Have you ever tried to focus, but your mind just wouldn't listen? You sit with your book, but your thoughts run away. You want to learn, but your phone, your worries, your doubts steal your attention. Today, I will share with you a story of a young student, just like you, who discovered the secret of focus through a simple candle flame. And this same secret can help you in your English journey too. So stay with me, my friends, because in the next few minutes, you will see focus in a way you've never imagined. There was once a boy who wanted to learn. He wanted to study, he wanted to grow. But he had one problem. He could not focus. When he opened a book, his eyes moved across the page, but his thoughts went away. When he tried to listen, his ears heard the words, but his mind was full of noise. He thought about the past. He worried about the future, and the present moment always disappeared. This boy felt sad. He wanted to change. One day he walked by a quiet river. The water was calm, moving slowly under the sun. And by the river he saw a wise old mentor. The mentor looked at him and asked, "Young man, why are you so heavy with worry?" The boy answered, "I want to focus, but I cannot. My mind is like a storm." The mentor smiled kindly and said, "If you really want to learn focus, I can show you. But it will not be easy." The boy nodded. He was ready. The mentor took a small candle. He lit the flame. The fire was soft, small but bright. He gave the candle to the boy and said, "Walk across the river. Do not let the flame die. If the candle stays alive, you will understand focus." The boy was surprised. "How can I walk with a candle through wind and water?" he thought. But he wanted to try. So he stepped into the river. At first, the water touched only his feet. The candle burned softly. He thought, "This is easy." But soon the wind blew stronger. The river moved faster. Birds flew above him. People shouted from the riverbank, "Hey, look here! Come back!" They called. Dogs barked. Children laughed. The world was loud. The boy wanted to look. He wanted to stop. But then he remembered the mentor's words, "Focus only on the flame." So he looked only at the light. Step by step, he walked carefully. The water splashed. His legs grew tired. But he did not look at the people. He did not hear the dogs. He looked only at the small candle flame. Minutes passed. The road was long, but in his mind, there was only the flame. Finally, he reached the other side. The candle was still alive. The mentor was waiting there. He smiled and said, "Good. You did not let the flame die. You have discovered the secret of focus." The mentor then asked the boy, "While you crossed the river, did you see the children playing?" The boy shook his head. "No." "Did you hear the dogs barking?" "No." "Did you think about yesterday or tomorrow?" "No. I only thought about the flame." The mentor said softly, "That is focus. When you give all your attention to one thing, the world becomes quiet. Distractions disappear. The past and the future are gone. Only the present moment remains." The boy finally understood. Focus is not about fighting distractions. It is about choosing one thing and giving it your heart. That day, the boy learned how to live in the present moment. And from that day on, he was no longer restless. He was calm, strong, and ready to learn. My dear friends, this story is simple but powerful. The boy learned focus with a candle flame. You can learn focus with your English. When you listen, listen only. When you read, read only. When you speak, speak only. Do not think of yesterday. Do not worry about tomorrow. Stay here, in the present. If you do this, your focus will grow. And when your focus grows, Your English will grow too. If this story inspired you, give it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Fluent by listening. And in the comments, write this simple sentence: I will focus. Write it in English, because writing is also focus. This is Fluent by Listen, and I will see you in the next story. Stay calm, stay strong, and stay focused.